theater.
Okay. I got two questions that before to close it out. Is there a movie, what movies have you seen recently that you want to give your opinion on? Because I think we might have seen the
Oh.
same movie recently, and I wonder what your, actually, I'll just ask you, what's your opinion on Marty Supreme?
Ooh, okay.
I'm pretty sure you watched that movie.
Okay, so yeah, I saw Marty Supreme let's see, last week. And while so I got there was so much hype around the movie,
Hmm.
and Timothy, I think Timothy's a great actor, but like honestly, I was seeing that movie and I was like, I could watch or be so many other like places to watch like a white guy be an obnoxious asshole for 2.5 hours. Like, like there's so many other ways I could do this besides sitting in this theater. Um, so yeah, I thought that it was like a cool, propelling story, but I could not get invested in Marty. Like I feel like there was, and I'm all for like an anti-hero. I'm all for like people like, behaving badly, going against the grain, like all that stuff. But I could not, there was nothing about the character that made me interested in his life. I don't
Okay.
know what, like, I thought the story, like the propulsion, I thought there was really cool scenes. Like I love the scene with the dog at the end. Like I thought there were some really, really interesting scenes. I wish we had gotten more from his opponent. It kind of seemed like it was a very weird, like kind of, oh, like Asian people not saying anything like
Yeah.
situation. That was very weird to me. I was like, okay, like we're in 2025, like what's going on? But the thing I loved about the movie was I realized that it was basically an 80s sports movie set in the 50s. And I love an 80s sports movie.
Hmm.
Um, but it seemed like it was doing, and again, I haven't seen Rocky, but I think it was doing kind of like the foreign, like Russian, like communist
Yeah.
opponent thing,
Yeah.
right? And
They
that's what was
built
in
that up.
Rocky. So I think that's what they were doing. But yeah, it was not, as I said, I made a video, I said it was not for me. Like it just, I could not get invested in the character of Marty. And I was just kind of like, I don't care about this man. Like, I don't care what kind of outcomes he has. I don't care. You didn't give me anything in the movie to make me care about him.
Yeah, I get
What,
that.
what are your thoughts?
Um, I thought it was hard for me to I didn't feel anything for him. I actually wanted bad things to happen to him. So I didn't like how he talked to his I guess baby mama.
Yeah.
Um I did not like that. I was like, man, you treat her. You basically told her she ain't nothing. He said
Yes.
it. He said you're nothing. Like,
Yes.
and I was like, why is she still the whole
Yes.
time
And
I'm
she
like,
still put her life on the line.
I said, what are you doing? He just told you you're nothing. Like, I get people being like, oh, his will to like get his goal accomplished. I was like, I can
No.
see if his goal was something better than ping pong.
Yeah.
I was
I
like,
mean,
you don't gotta treat everybody like shit to get your goal accomplished. I feel
no.
like they did a good job of portraying him as a shit person.
Yeah.
I hope people didn't leave the movie like rooting for him.
I saw someone make a video saying like Marty Supreme like made me realize I'm not going hard enough. And I said, is that what you took away from this movie?
Mm-mm.
And again, I saw another person make a video talking about I feel like it's one of those movies that people like Fight Club, like The Matrix, that people are gonna take and twist it. And again, but I think in Matrix and Fight Club, like those have obviously more different like DNA that you're trying to say, like, hey, like these are shitty people, or hey, like this is an allegory for transness. Like there's more
Hmm.
things that people are taking and twisting it. Whereas Marty Supreme, I hope the Golden Movie is like, hey, like this guy's an asshole. Like don't be like him. But I don't think that's what people are taking
I don't
away
think
from it.
I don't think people are taking that. Because I've talked to people about it. I was like, I think the movie is good, but I don't think I took the same thing a lot of people who are like talking about the movie took from it. And I also don't think it's a movie that like should get as much critical acclaim as it's gotten. That
Yeah,
the way
I
people,
don't.
yeah, the way people talked about it, I was like, it's cool, you know, it's like a 3 out of 5, 3.5 out of
Yeah,
5.
I
Like, it's
think when I
cool.
went on Letterboxd, I gave it. I think I gave it 3.5. I thought about giving it a 3, but I had the lowest rating out of any of my friends, and I said, "What's going on here?" And I went and it had a 4.3, and I was like, okay, I'm hoping that's like the initial like movie hype about it. But again, everybody, like all my friends had like 4, 4.5, 5 stars, and I was like, Y'all, wait, what's going on?
Yeah, I was thrown off by a couple things. I think it's just because I am of color too. So some of the stuff I'm just like, he only getting away with this because he's white. Like
Yes.
a lot
Yep.
of the whole everything he did, to be honest, I was like,
Yes.
it's because you're a white man. Like,
Yep.
so I guess that also played a part in how I was looking at certain situations. But I just
Absolutely.
couldn't get over how he treated his that
Yeah,
girl.
I would have liked to spend more time with her. Like I would have maybe like a story about her, like or just other people in the story or the story. Like I would like to spend more time with the person who his was it he Austrian, his Austrian opponent. The
Mhm.
honey scene, that was an amazing scene. The honey scene, that was crazy.
That shocked the hell out
Um,
of me. I was like,
I would like to spend more time with
oh.
him. Yeah, because that he had a fascinating story. I feel like there's way more people in the movie that had more interesting stories than Marty. Like, okay, I understand if you're literally like the best ping pong player in the world, and nobody's supporting your like your you, that must be very frustrating. But you don't have to treat people like
He treated everybody like
yeah,
everybody. I don't think he treated anybody good. The whole
no,
movie. There's not
no.
even like Tyler the Creator's character. I
Yes. Oh, I was
he
so
didn't
frustrated. I was so frustrated with that.
I was
Oh my
like
god.
the whole movie. I was just sitting there like there's no redeeming person in this movie whatsoever. I don't feel for anybody. Gwyneth Paltrow's character, I was like, ma'am, stand up. Please. You're embarrassing. I was like,
Yeah.
what?
I think Gwen did a good job though. Like I liked that. I liked that. I mean, her character was more interesting than Marty's character to me. Like
I
I
don't
don't
think,
know.
yeah,
I
I
would
don't
like
think
to learn more
Marty
about
was,
her character
I
than
don't think
him.
Marty was interesting. I think
No, he was not.
he
He was
was white
boring.
privileged. He was white privileged. Like I can do all this stuff.
Yes.
And still at the end of the movie, like I'm still like the hero, quote unquote,
Yes.
I guess. Like, oh, I'm going to be there for my baby that I denied the whole time.
Yes.
Kept saying that's his sister, and I'm like,
Yes. Oh, that was crazy.
oh,
That was crazy.
she, yeah, I, I wouldn't have been able to stand it. I could say that if somebody is
Yeah.
treating me like that, I don't think I could stand it.
Yeah. Ugh, that was. But
That
again,
was
it
hard.
was a fun it was fun propelling. But yeah, yeah, some like theater like I mean, like again, I would have spent more time with the other characters, not just Marty. It was just kind of like I'm not invested in this man. Like I
Yeah,
guess overall the universe he lives in is interesting, but he himself is not. I don't know.
all the side characters had a more interesting story,
Yes,
especially
exactly.
his friend, the one that the honey scene him.
Yes,
I I think his story would have been way better. Like he was in a
yes,
camp, he was in a concentration camp. Like I didn't like when old boy came up to him was all like, "My son died because of you." I don't think I would have had that reaction. I think my reaction would have been a little different. I was like, I was
yeah,
in a camp.
yeah,
My people were getting wiped off. Like it's a little
yeah,
different than. But yeah, I think it's okay. I think that movie is probably going to win awards. I don't think it should, but
yeah. Again, I'm anything that's going to take away from Sinners winning awards is going to make me angry. I'm saying that right now. Like I'm saying that right now. Anything that's not anything that's because I'm all interested. I'm like Sinners better. That's my movie. That's my movie. And that's what I'm going for.
I'm prepared for
Sinners
Sinners
all the
too.
way.
I'm prepared. Like I'm already emotionally prepared myself for because even like the award season is coming out, they're not getting like any recognition that they deserve. Like so I'm
Even
already like
Christopher Nolan, which again he's one of my favorite directors. I'm glad he's trying to be like, hey, like this is an amazing movie. Like, come on,
yeah,
guys. Like,
it's not getting the all the people I know who aren't black, I guess, who
I mean,
talk
maybe that's it. I mean, I guess I don't know what it's like to not watch that movie as a black person. Like that's I don't have that experience of not being black and watching that movie.
yeah.
But like I just as a black person, as like, a descendant of slavery, like I can't that movie will like stay in my soul for the rest of my life. Like
Yeah,
I don't know how you explain that to someone.
you
And I
can't.
don't but it's not just for black like it's an amazing story, but like as a black person from the South, all that stuff, like I I've never experienced a movie like that. I've never experienced a movie like that, and it's not just because I'm Black. It's an amazing movie. Taking all that away from it, it's just it's an amazing movie. It's an amazing story. It's something I had never seen before. It's so
Mhm.
unique, and it's so beautifully shot. Everything about it is just amazing, and I it deserves everything. And I will die on that hill.
I, I
So
I agree. I just know how, I don't know. I just I've seen enough stuff and like just not even just movies, just media in general, where I'm like, this ain't getting the love that it deserves and stuff get
yeah.
overlooked. That I guess I mentally prepared myself already. So if it doesn't win, I'm like, I expected that. So I think I
I'm still
just
gonna be
yeah.
mad. I'm putting all my energy into it's gonna win. And but I understand. I understand. I've lived in the world. I have realistic expectations, but
Yeah.
I'm still gonna be mad. Just like I knew Nickel Boys wasn't gonna win Best Picture. And he didn't. I didn't even win Best Screenplay, which was very Best Adapted Screenplay, which is very disappointing to me. But because that I just that movie it should have won Best Picture. And I think I that was this was probably the year I saw probably the most Best Picture nominees. Probably was last year. And just looking at all of them, that one should have won. I just, especially adapted screenplay, it should have won. It wasn't. There was no contest to me.
I
So
didn't I didn't hear
I
about
knew
this
it
movie.
wouldn't. I knew it wouldn't. But
I only heard about that movie because of social media. So that's how
mm,
I know
yeah,
that movie wasn't certain movies, um, like people like yourself, I guess, my boy Kendall, like people like that's how I find out about certain films because they're not getting the proper press,
yeah,
is what I'm
yeah,
noticing. And I'm like, oh, okay, you know, there's nothing, I don't see anything about this movie. You,
yeah.
I
But
don't
everybody knows
hear
about Sinners, and it better win.
Sinners,
It better
Sinners
win.
should win. At least for me, I can go off of the movies I've seen in 2025. I'm looking at my letterbox right now. Sinners is probably the best that I've seen.
Oh yeah, I
Um,
knew as soon as I saw it. And honestly, I have not seen. I was looking through my letterbox, and I have not honestly seen that many movies this year. And right now, there's a bunch of movies I want to see, and I don't have access to see them. They're not showing around me, and I missed out on seeing a lot of the ones I wanted to see because they're not. I can't get a showing of them easily at all. So I'm kind of
oh, you're trying to
disappointed
go
with
to the
that.
theaters, huh? You're trying to see it in theaters.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And
The movie,
even on streaming, I don't. And I'm hoping they bring them back before Oscar season so that I can see like some of the ones that I missed. But I really, yeah, I feel like I spent a lot of this year watching older movies for some reason because I don't
yeah.
know, it just kind of worked out that way.
They usually do that though. They usually bring some of the movies back. At least the AMC close to me. They usually have like a week they bring some of the movies back. They give like certain showings and stuff like that. It'll be like Oscar nominated or whatever.
Yeah.
But
I know, I think
um
last year they did like a pass where you could like see a bunch of them
mhm.
at some theaters. You could so I wonder if Regal will do that because now, you know, I'm Regal Unlimited. Now I have to like I'm Team Regal. I was a free agent for a while, but I went back. So now I'm Team Regal. So I gotta, try to spend my money wisely. But I hope that Regal does something like that so that I can see some more of these movies. Cause yeah, and I feel like I missed out on a bunch of things that just did not have showings near me. That a lot of things I wanted to see that just I wasn't able to see.